So we managed to make it through the rest of the summer without any big dramas. We, of course, got the start of the Premier League season this episode, Chelsea and Tottenham to play. And I can happily say that we've kept hold of all of our players, even though there were some pretty big bids for some of our key players. So, of course, welcome back to Academy to Anfield, episode 61, I think we are on now. And like I said, we've got the opening game of the Premier League season to show you. First and foremost, though, I do just want to quickly chuck in some transfer news. We've got, where is he? Mr. Ibu Konate is wanted, of course, still by Al Ittihad over in Saudi Arabia. So I am waiting on a bid from them, more than likely towards the end of the transfer window. They tend to like to unsettle my players come the end of the window. But, of course, Kelleher there. He has been transfer listed through request because he wants a new challenge as well. So I'm thinking if he does go, it's not the end of the world. We have got Carrot there that we want to try and develop. So it would sort of force our hand to make Carrot the backup and potentially cup goalkeeper. So watch this space there really with Kelleher. Apart from that, we've had some loans out, just the standard loans out really. The only one really to probably mention is Devontae Gabrielson there. Gone to Preston. Completely forgot how to spell then, or even read. He's gone to Preston. He scored 2 goals in 2 games so far. It will be worth keeping an eye on his development this season. However, apart from that, it's as you were. In terms of squad. One thing before we get into the Chelsea lineup, I do want to show you, which I thought was quite interesting. I was looking at staff members to potentially bring in academy more so than anyone, and I come across Mr. James Milner. Now, generally speaking, he's not the best coach. However, working with youngsters 17, which would be perfect for an under-18s coach, and he's kind of got at least 10s across the board, generally speaking. Determination 20, discipline 15. Not a bad youth coach, really. I mean, you might say otherwise. We tried to sign him, and this happened. Doesn't want to negotiate with us because Liverpool are a rival of Brighton's. Now, 2 things wrong with that. Where is he? Mr. James Milner. 2 things wrong with that. One is you're unemployed, so there should be no allegiance to no club. And 2, you only played for Liverpool for about 10 years, just under. So, yeah, I can't. He's played 21 games for Brighton, and that was it. He played probably, I mean, I can't count up that quick, but over 200 games for us, surely. So work that one out. I did put this on my Twitter/X. If you don't already follow me over on Twitter, it's just a quick cheap plug. The link is in the description if you want to follow me on Twitter. So yeah, that was kind of it about James Milner. Very bizarre, but of course, all that to one side now. We've got the start of the Premier League season. We are desperate for a really good start. Hopefully pick up the 2 wins. Let's get into it. So here we go for the first lineup of the first game of the season. We've got Alisson in goal. Trent, Pennington, Konate and Beck make up the back 4. The midfield 3, Bajcetic, Gravenberch and King. And then our front 3 are Doak, Soberslai and Stone. So here we go. Hopefully, making home advantage count here at Anfield. We have got Chelsea in the first game of the season. I'm not expecting a 5-5 like we played against Real Madrid the last episode. Or the last episode with a game in, should we say. So I'm not expecting that many goals. However, I would like a win. I've gone cautious with the mentality to start with. However, I appreciate Chelsea are a pretty good team, and we're just not on their level. It doesn't feel like we're on their level anyway, but I will hopefully be pleasantly surprised. I mean, we've already started this game pretty okay. We've not conceded early. Famous last words. But excited to see kind of how Stone and King will start this season. Of course, Stone does generally start off pretty slow. And also King, who towards the end of last season had a fantastic season. It was probably the first half of the season that let him down really in terms of average rating, etc. We've got Gravenberch, who seems to be a bit of a mainstay in this team that I did not realise. I think we touched upon that last episode as well. Now Stone now with a lovely ball through to Doak. Is this the first chance of the game that we need? And Doak there probably should have done a little bit better with that. But Gravenberch, dark horse in this team. And that obviously frees up Soberslide to go and play as the attacking right midfielder over there. I'm saying over there like I'm kind of pointing, but no. Anyway, half time, 7 shots. We haven't had any on target, but we have made sure Chelsea haven't had any on target either, which is probably the only positive to take from that first half. But yeah, Soberslide, we were talking about Soberslide out on the right wing. Salah is on his pretty steep decline now. However, it is nice to keep him around because he can turn up and score some crucial goals. So depth is the key to this, hopefully a successful season. And Chelsea having the first shot on target. I can't believe we've had 8 shots and none on target. Surely we need to look at hopefully starting to put some together. I'm thinking potentially bringing on Tornjan there, just a like-for-like swap with Ben Doak. I'm also thinking, do we try and change it up and bring on... Mo Salah's not on the bench today. I'm thinking Harvey Elliott potentially, even maybe bringing Bajcetic off and putting Trent. I think we might do that, of course we don't want to start off... Oh, I've gone brain dead. We don't want to start off the season on a loss, but I think what we'll do is swap that round and put Trent where we like to see him play. And, this isn't good, is it? 17th minutes in. Headed away, but only as far as Lavia. We need to get this ball away pretty quick at that. Chelsea, all the possession. We're all back in our own box. Surely... I was going to say, surely that's offside. Yeah. I couldn't get my words out then. I was so surprised that wasn't blown for offside straight away. I think we might have to go balance now just to try and get some sort of attacking, really. Shoot on sight. I know really you should be doing work the ball into the box. We've had 9 attempts, none on target. It would just be nice to get a shot on target. And the longer this goes on, you're thinking maybe we can get some sort of smash and grab. But I need to see us at least getting a shot on target before that happens. So Lavia with the ball. Chelsea playing the ball around quite nicely in their own box. Plays it forward now. Crosses the halfway line. And this does not look good at all. Ball through to Chelsea. King gets the ball away, but only as far as Lavia again, who seems to be involved in pretty much everything Chelsea would do in this game. This would be cruel. So let's not start the season off on the back foot. Alisson in absolute no man's land there. Luckily gets away with that, but yeah, not the kind of start I wanted to the season. I'm very surprised. We've had 11 shots and none of them on target. I think Soberslide can come off there, Elliott on. But this would be a real smash and grab if we managed to get a shot on target and even a goal. Here, Pennington with the ball. Plays out to Bradley. Can this be the attack that we wanted? And can we start in the perfect way? Tornjan with the ball. It looks like plenty of space. And, you're not going to score from there. So, surprised he took the shot on, if I'm honest. But, chance. With Pennington on the field, there's always a chance from a corner. So, Trent to take the corner. Can you prove me right, Pennington? The ball plays into him, but that's gone over the bar. And I think... probably can't imagine us getting too many more chances 5 minutes at a time, and that is, between us and Chelsea, what happened there? That all happened very quick. Was I meant to see that? Don't really know what happened there, but start the season off with a 0-0 against Chelsea is not the worst result in the world. If we were at Stamford Bridge, I'd probably be calling that a positive, but we're at Anfield, so we would have prefer to get the win. We didn't play bad at all, but again, we probably should have won and started the season off on a good note. Of course, we got Tottenham to come next. Tottenham did win their first game. Tottenham won their first game. So let's get into that lineup and see how things happen. So just before we get into that lineup, I just want to show you, of course, we're 1 game into the season and already Mo Salah is feels he should be starting more games. So, it's only 1 game into the season. There's not a lot he can really moan about, surely, but apparently he did. So we've had to promise him a little bit more game time. Bizarre, I know. But of course, I just thought that was interesting. Kind of. Thought I'd tell you anyway. What is interesting is we've got Arsenal next after this Tottenham game. And they've just gone and absolutely battered West Ham 7-0. So we know the team to beat this season is apparently going to be Arsenal. But we've got Tottenham before. So let's just talk about Tottenham. We've got Alisson in goal, Bradley, Pennington, Bajcetic and Beck at the back four. The midfield three, we've got Trent, Szoboszlai and King. And then Doak, Salah and Stone up front. I mean, this is probably... let's just take a quick look. Probably the best team we can put out, bar probably the back four we could chop and change a little bit. But in terms of actual ability, probably the only one you'd maybe consider is Tornianen for Doak. But generally speaking, this is probably our best 11 by the back four. Midfield-wise, Trent, Szoboszlai and King there. You can't get a better three than them, if I'm being honest. Bajcetic, yes, can slot in at the DM position. However, Trent makes that his own. He really does. But so far, early doors, we're only a minute or so into the game, but it looks like we're controlling the ball very nicely, keeping hold of possession. Just as I said, that Szoboszlai gives the ball away, and within 2 passes, 3 passes, 4 passes even, Tottenham are 1-0 up. Did not see that coming. We were playing the ball around so nicely. And apparently, of course it counts. So we don't want to see it. Could you get a worse start than that? Apparently not. So, Arsenal to come next game. It doesn't look like we're going to have the best start to this Premier League season, I don't think. So, the same goes for most seasons. You need to beat the big teams to stand any chance of winning the Premier League. So, so far this is not good. And I just don't know if, a cautious approach clearly isn't going to work. So maybe we'll just go balanced and deal with the consequences, I think is probably the best. We've literally just swapped it to balanced, and within seconds, it looks like Spurs are on the attack and we just can't get out of our own half by the looks of things. Lovely ball over to the top there. I think, this isn't good news, is it? Into the box then. Somehow we managed to block that and it goes out for a corner, but I'm not feeling positive for this game anymore whatsoever. We said it would be our final season. I really don't want it to end in an absolute nightmare or just end before it even gets going. So we need to try and turn this around. It's just absolutely danced around. I think that was Bradley there for another corner. This is painful watching so far. Real painful watching. Of course, we can bang on all day long. That was lucky. We can bang on all day long about our midfield and our attack or whatnot. But if we can't get the basics right and we can't even get out of our own box, there's not a lot of attacking going to be going on. So, half-time at 1-0, I'd take that. I really would. At the moment, I would anyway. I think we just got to be a bit more harsher, demand a bit more. Of course, they don't like that. Of course, they wouldn't. Why would they? It's not like they're playing bad or anything, is it? I think we may get through to half-time at 1-0 down, XG of 0.06. That's terrible. Absolutely terrible. Tottenham completely running away with this game so far. I'm just wondering if we can go to more of a positive approach, try and get hold of that ball a bit more and turn the game towards, their half more than anything. I don't think I've seen us with the ball in Tottenham's half. And after that first 0-0 against Chelsea, the thing is, we'll go and play Arsenal off camera now and beat them. That's just kind of what happens. And it's so frustrating when we go and play these big teams off camera and win. It also looks really, really, really dodgy. When you see the performances like we are putting in now, and then we go and beat Arsenal, you think, what is going on? But Jason Stone, he can come off there. I think we're going to bring on Ronchi because Stone is doing absolutely nothing. I'm thinking Doak can probably come off. What we might do is put Szoboszlai out on that left, cutting in from the left, and bring on Gravenberch there. And yeah, just kind of see what happens there, really. Again, we're not really creating anything whatsoever. Maybe we'll just go to an attacking because we're losing anyway. Currently 15th in the league. I mean, I'm dreading it. We've got Arsenal next. Hopefully I'll bring you back and there'll be some positive news. But at the moment, I mean, it does not look like this is going to be a season to remember at all. I just want an attack. I just want to highlight, just a shot, just something to show me. Surely I can have one. No, like I'm not getting anything. I don't think, have we had a highlight this half? I don't think we have we? Bit too late to be tinkering around with the instructions now, but oh, there we go. Just as I was like saying about no highlights, we get a highlight, and it will probably be a ridiculously stupid shot from about 50 yards out. That won't even trouble the keeper. Or will it be? Mo Salah. Oh, I mean, wow. Oh, don't do this to me. I was about to say, have we just stole a 1-1? Ridiculously stole it if it counts. But of course it won't, will it? Oh, it does. There we go. Forget that. Somehow, and I mean somehow, we've nicked a goal back. And it's 1-1. I mean, how has that happened? How has that actually happened? We'll take it. We will take it. Let's move on. Let's put these in the past now. Put them in the rearview mirror. And let's just carry on with this season. And let's hope for the best. It's probably the best positive thing I can say. So, of course, thanks for watching, guys. I will see you in the next video where hopefully we're not down here, but we're somewhere up there. So, yeah, thanks for watching.